Today we have the roundup of day 2 at Namm 2024. Amor lanza sing now. We break it down, baby. Thank you so much for being here again. And as you know, this year I went to Namm and it was tons of fun. But also there were so many things to see that actually it was like an overload. But luckily I got to be there 3 days in a row. So everything that I kind of like missed out on the first day, I can show you today. Let's go! And again, a little disclaimer is that I haven't reviewed this footage at all, so I have no clue what I have.
So some of this might be trash.
And we might just skip it, or if there's like some sort of like comedic value or whatever, I might just leave it in. But let's just go. Okay, here's the first video. Exactly. Remember how I told you that I couldn't go to the ESP booth and like do a proper video because basically I wasn't prepared? Hopefully this is a little bit better. Okay, this is like a little showcase they had for that Desert Eagle. I'm gonna say like ESP really put a lot of effort in their booth. It was really nice. There's something about this George Lynch that I like better than all the other versions. Let me know if you like it too. Okay, there's the entrance. And this place was packed all the time. Okay, here's like some of the signature guitars that they have. Not all of them have been released this year, but I guess they just put them up. Okay, this would be the Bill Kelleher. I really like that one. It's like, in my mind, it's literally like a Les Paul. Looks really good, like an H Silverburst. And here's like their Shiva. This is like a weird SG. I don't really know how I feel about it. It's like a combination between a Yamaha Rev Star and like an SG. And I don't really feel like it looks that good. Let me know in the comment section, do you like this? Okay, let's keep going. The fretboards in ESP looked really good. Like every single guitar that I saw in the display, I want to say that they probably were like the highlight of Namm in that sense that every single guitar I saw had a really good fretboard, and the fretboard edges were like done perfectly, super shiny frets. Like either the quality control is that good or they really prepared for Namm because all those guitars are really amazing. Honestly, like I never really thought that I'm going to buy an ESP guitar, but after going to Namm, it's a strong contender. After seeing these guitars here, my thoughts and perceptions about ESP, they didn't change because I always knew they were good. But I felt like they have really stepped up their game. And honestly, I feel like this is happening because all brands are really good at low budgets now. So they're getting a lot better. Right, let's go. Too much talking. Okay. And I kept moving. On that right side, there's like all the super expensive guitars. I might find another video somewhere. It's really hard. Like there's too many people here. You can see a little bit. I might do like a strategic zoom. All these guitars are like basically art projects. So I didn't get to touch like the frets or anything like that. I have no clue how they are in construction. So yeah, basically this is the Namm booth. They're like very relaxed about everything here. Like they let you touch the guitars and people plug to the amps and start playing. Okay, these are the acoustics that I've been telling you that I like them a lot. I just don't play enough acoustic to like make it worth for my actual needs, but they're pretty cool. Remember, like it reminds me of like the first go downs that I've ever saw. Okay, here's the good stuff. This Viper stuff that they're doing. And again, you can see like the satin right there, like it's already got a lot of the handprints. It already has a lot of fingerprints. But this is one of my favorite things that they're doing. Just take a look at these Vipers.
Those are two coils together. So when it's a single coil, it's just by itself.
Okay, this is the one.
Yeah. And the reason they do that is because
wow.
These are creating a frequency.
The combination of matte guitar and the super shiny pickups, I feel like that is like super good. I feel like that looks really nice. Okay, let's try to see it again without the movement blur.
Because these are creating a frequency.
I don't know. I feel like I almost like it more than an SG. And none of course, the Eclipses. Look at this thing. This is the 256, so this is like the cheap version. This one too. And this one, I want to say like it's not a cheap one, but it kind of does look cheap, so I don't know. Oh yeah, it's a 256 too. See what I'm saying? They have been stepping up their game. Like this looks really good. And I touched all the fretboards and all the edges and they were fire. Even the guitars with binding, they do roll off that binding just right. I'm telling you, I was really surprised with this. And I don't know again if it's like a fluke because they were doing this for Namm specifically, but man, those fret edges are good. And if you own an ESP, let us all know in the comment sections, like, is your experience really good? And if you have an ESP that you bought recently, let me know, is your experience really good too? Because these guitars look fire. All right, let's keep moving because if not, this video is going to be too long. Okay, here we go with the deluxes that look like sort of like a junior. I'm telling you, I have my Les Paul Studio and that fretboard looks equally as good or better. Definitely the inlays look way better than in the Gibson. I'm going to say it right now. Those inlays are fire. Beautiful. The pick guard. I don't know, everything. Okay, look at the fretboard. That is so good. Okay, this guitar right here, like that jazz mastery looking thing, I want to say that is one of my favorites. We'll see. Here we go. Look how beautiful the mother of pearl logo. Let's go back here. It looks like so high quality. And the mat of the headstock is just like impeccable. The nut is just cut to perfection. Look how low the strings are. That's how you know that the nut is just fire. And then I went with my fingers all throughout that fretboard in this particular guitar. Mind blown. It's just so good. So smooth. Like they do the best job. It's just so good. This guitar overall felt really good when I touched it. Really nice sensory experience. I wanted to show you like the sandblasting they do. It's so soft. Look how beautiful that fretboard. Wow. And the block inlays, the size is like a Les Paul Custom, you know? Like really cool. Look at this guy right here. Again, same thing. That's why I'm showing all the fretboards, because impeccable. Okay, that's like their Tele with the Evertune. And now they have like this super strat, like 7-string monster. Again, fire. Okay, let's see the next video. Okay, there's this one that looks like a Schecter C1. Which I assume is like the MH. Just look at that. The veneer in this one looks pretty good. You see how it moves a lot? Even in this one, look, it just moves and it has like that 3D situation, right? Let's go back. Just look at how the pan happens and take a look at the flame, how it moves. That's kind of like how I gauge how deep a veneer might be. Because a lot of times they're not deep enough, I feel. Look at that. You see how the flame just reveals itself? Like a little peekaboo flame. And now in this one that has the thicker flame, it's like mountains and valleys right here in the center. You see that? Even though it's a veneer, it has like a really deep 3D effect. See? That to me is a good veneer. Beautiful. I mean, the veneer is meant to make the guitar look beautiful. If it's not doing it, why you even have a veneer, you know? Okay, look at this beast. The arrow. I love this super subtle, like bourbon fade they're doing. Look at the shark fins. I'm telling you, ESP LTD Deluxe, nothing to envy any big guitar brand or anything. They're amazing. Look at that. Especially if you do like metal and stuff like that, because of those pickups, you're solid. I understand why a lot of metal people love these guitars, you know? I really do. And then here it is. If you saw my video about ESPs and all the new releases for Namm, you saw that I love this guitar. I want to say like maybe in person, I didn't love it as much as I thought I would. I mean, it's still a crazy looking guitar, but then I realized that the pickups are like super special. Actually, in all these new drop of ESP, the pickups are special because they either are reworked or they're like a very custom special version of Seymour Duncan's that they're doing with the special combination of Alnico magnets and stuff like that just for this release of ESP. So I think that's really good. But let's keep watching this video. Look at that beast. I don't know. Since I was there and I touched them, I am more impressed in that way. Like, you know, I have my guitars and I play them every day. I know how they feel. I know what the good ones are, what the not so good ones are. And these all felt like the best ones, you know? Really good. I feel like they're not like really like a budget guitar, like a great budget guitar anymore because they're so expensive. These things are like $1,500 to $2,000, you know? And I feel like the budget segment is definitely destroyed by PRS. Those guys have the best guitars in my opinion for that kind of budget. You know, anywhere from like $600 to like $800 or $900. There's no better guitar than PRS SE, in my opinion. But feel free to let me know in the comment section what is your favorite. And while you're there, remember to like, subscribe, and do all those cool little things that we like to do on YouTube. And enjoy this little bossa nova. Are you feeling okay? Alright, let's keep moving. Alright, let's keep playing this video that looks so good. Yeah, look at that. Again, the veneer, you see how it moves, right? Yeah. I love the mother of pearl they're using. Okay, this is that candy apple red guitar. It's just a speed demon. That's what it looks like. Look at the mirror effect. It's just, I don't know, man. I'm super stoked with this freaking ESPs. Look at that guy. That's like a really nice gold. It looks a little bit mustardy yellow here, but it's very, very nice gold. They're probably could have gone like a little bit heavier on the flake, but it's really nice looking nonetheless. Okay, that's it. Next video. Okay, I think this is just a little walkthrough that I wanted to do so that you guys can see and enjoy the ambience. So I'm gonna be quiet and let's just hear what's happening. Here we're starting to approach the chaos of drumland. This is like high watt, park. I don't even know what else. There's that guy, I don't know who he is, but he looks famous because there's all these people around him. Let me know in the comment if you know who he is. Okay, here's the Reverend stand. I think that's my next stop. Yep, let's go. See Reverend. These are pretty good. I want to say that I feel like Reverend, maybe it's still not at the level that they want to be, but I can definitely see their vision. Again, excellent craftsmanship, incredible. Like I was like just like touching the fretboards and stuff. That's what I like to do. We're gonna call ourselves the fretboard police. Yeah, look at that. Okay, that's the Billy Corgan with the hot rails. Look how nice that finish is. It's like the most pastel blue you can ever imagine. Really nice. Look at how rounded those fret edges are. Really good. Then the gristle makers. There you go. Wow, this flake was really good. Look at that flake. If you saw the first episode, I was like talking smack on some of the flake, but the flake on this guitar is like really, really good. Just look at the tremolo too. Like the saddles are like really nice. Like I think those are Wilkinson or something. Yeah, really good. Reverend, I think, is doing a great job. I love this gristle master or gristle maker or whatever, this gristle one. They look really good. Which one's your favorite? The turquoise or that pink one? Ah, that turquoise for me. Oh, look at this binding. I like to see stuff like that. You know what I mean? That it's different. Not everything has to be a Les Paul and a Strat. See, like this is a funky, like SG looking weird thing. Okay, it feels like I'm losing control of the camera. Okay, that looks good to me. This is like a weird lavender color. See, I feel like they're experimenting a lot. I like these like Art Deco-y, like, I don't know, like rockabilly kind of thing they're using in their headstocks. Pretty good. I'm saying, good job for the people at Reverend. Okay, now let's go with Aristides or however they want to say it. These guitars are incredible, and if you know anything about them, they are like maybe like the cutting edge of technology of guitar making. I'm super surprised. And look at this one. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. I still remember my impression when I first saw it. Look at that. Every line, every contour, the paint job, the fretboard is incredible. Lightweight. Just the most beautiful thing that you can imagine. He's the owner or the maker or I don't know, one of the guys. He's really nice, super nice guy. There you go. I'm telling him basically that I'm just doing like this walkthrough and that at some point I want to come back to do like my favorites of the show. At this point, I had already like browsed through the guitars and I've seen that purple one, I love it. Look at this monster. Like the paint jobs that these people are doing. I feel like Aristides might be, like I said, the most cutting edge technological guitar. In my guitar collection, I want to have an Aristides for sure. I want to ask him what do they make that is not like super metal. Wait. Okay. Let's stop talking. This is a nylon 8-string guitar. And you already heard him saying that the rich light usage and the Arium material that they're using, that is like a very composite material. And everything that they have is proprietary. They make everything. And this is just incredible. An 8-string nylon guitar with nothing but piezo pickups. Wow. I don't know. There's something about these guitars that make me like them more than almost any other guitar I've ever seen. Even the headless to me are better than normal headless. Do you like these guitars? Let me know in the comment section. All right, now let's try this. Okay, Balaguer guitars. They have one guitar that in my opinion too is going to be part of like the best of the show, for me at least. And we'll see if you agree with me. But altogether, look at this thing. Beautiful. Again, craftsmanship. A little bit of a neck pocket, that's what I saw. You see, and I like focus on it. But this is so good. I love the finishes. Again, I love to see people doing different things with guitars. Okay, bare knuckle pickups. This is, I can't remember the name of this kind of like ebony, but one of my favorite guitars for a fretboard. One of my favorite materials for a fretboard. Look how cool. Again, this is one of the things. Look. You can really tell, even in this kind of video with the amount of movement, and like maybe even if you're not on 60 frames per second, you'll still see how rounded this thing is. Just look at it. Just keep paying attention. Not just rounded. It's like rounded and hyper polished. And look, I wanted to show you that the back of this guitar is black. That was really cool. Then this super like cool like offset Tele. What do you think of that? Yeah. Again, not perfectly cut. I wish they would have done like compensated saddles, but whatever. And here we go. Look at this. Look at this. They're doing this like really nice relic job. Look at that. It's like relic but polished. It doesn't look dirty like everything, you know. Celluloid, beautiful flame maple, rosewoods and necks. Beautiful. Again, look at those frets. No tangs smoking out, no nothing. Ooh, no audio, weird. And this, believe me when I say that the video doesn't make any justice to this finish. Even though how impressive it looks right now on camera, I was in awe. Like I was literally like salivating because I love me a great metallic and a great sparkle. And this is probably the best at that. Incredible color. Oh my gosh, so much movement. It's just incredible. This is the one that I say that it's definitely going to the roundup of my favorite ones. Again, look at this one with the super long checking. Pretty sure they're like experimenting with like freezing them and then getting them out. Again, look, there's another one. Like Olympic white over a sunburst. I don't know. I really like what this guy's doing. It's really nice. The frets looks like so polished. I feel like these guys are the ones that give a good reputation to boutique guitar builders. Look at this, like, so original. Really nice. I didn't know they made guitars that are not like super metal inclined, even though they all have like bare knuckle pickups and stuff like that. But at least the shape, you can get away using it for some other stuff, not just metal. Not this. This is definitely a metal guitar. Starting with the 7 strings. But look, there's like a bunch of designs that I see it like anywhere. You know what I mean? It's just gorgeous. I can't believe how amazing guitars these people are making. And I can't believe I missed them the first day. I thought I'd seen it all the first day. This is incredible. So there you have it, my friend. Lots of great guitars happen on day 2. And I can't believe that there's so many things that I didn't really even see on day 1. Like I had no clue that they were there. And I was like trying to pay attention. But again, then I realized and I learned that the booths kept moving. So I'm thankful that I came for this second day. But of course, since I knew that they kept moving, I had to come back for a third day. And guess what? On the third day is when I actually found the most boutique guitars ever. And if you want to check them out, go right here. Go check this video, my friend. It's going to be fire. Thank you so much for being here once again.